Hi guys, Michael here for Aspire Lab Tutoring. Today I'm going to cover some things that I covered in my workshop previously in case you guys missed it. I'm mostly going to be focusing on MCAT for now. Now, as you guys may have heard previously, the MCAT has changed from the previous MCAT that's been going on for many years to the new MCAT starting this year, 2015. Now, if you've looked at the old MCAT format, you can remember biological sciences, physical sciences, verbal sciences, and writing. This whole old MCAT would take about 5.5 hours, and you would probably be scoring for a 30, but the average worldwide score would be around a 25. Well, they completely changed it up, but a lot of things are similar. Basically, if you studied for the old MCAT, you should be able to familiarize yourself with a lot of the new concepts they put. Bio and biochemical foundations of living systems is basically the biological section. Chemical and physical foundations is basically the physical sciences section. And critical analysis and reasoning skills is the verbal section. The main new thing is that they're introducing a new psychological section and sociological section called the physiological and social and biological foundations of behavior. Adding this new section in, they're also taking out the writing section, but in total it'll be around 7 hours instead of 5.5 hours. And the grading scale is new now, so they want to say that the average would be around a 500, which means most medical schools will be looking for something above that. Which, again, since the test has barely come out recently, many medical schools are still a bit iffy about the scale. You can give it a couple more months and people will be more stern about what they want. And as to going over the study materials, people who've taken MCAT before, they can have a good idea of this. You should be using test books, preferably Kaplan, Princeton Review. The only one I've managed to get a hold of so far is Kaplan, which seems alright for now. Just be sure to get a hold of it however you can. It will be very useful. A common mistake that most people think is studying for the MCAT by studying their classes. If you look through a textbook, let's say you look through an organic chemistry textbook and try to learn everything from the MCAT from your OChem textbook, you're going to be taking a lot of information that you don't need, and it's very specific, very detailed, but a lot of it won't be needed on a test. So you'll be wasting a lot of time and you'll be basically being over frustrated with the amount of material that you're trying to cover. And lastly, probably the most important thing, the best way to study for a test like this is to just practice at it. And I know it's heard many times, but it can't be emphasized enough that practice tests, going or actually doing the test over and over again will help you a lot. I've seen people bump up their scores in the old MCAT like 6 points within a couple weeks simply because they've been doing practice tests over and over again. If you look online, there's this crazy stories about someone going up to a 30 just by doing practice tests, so that's always something very important to consider. And yeah, the more information we get on this, the more we'll let you guys know. As for now, this is the basics of what we know. So once again, thank you for listening. If you would like to ask me any questions about this or need any help with anything else, feel free to come and see me. I'm in Cortez 108 with the rest of the Aspire Lab. Thanks.